I'ma slide on him, ride on him, in his face, mask on, no case, no warning shots, no shouts from the 38, man down, no one caught at the 48. I'ma slide on him, ride on him, in his face, mask on, no case, no warning shots, no shouts from the 38, man down, no one caught at the 48. I'ma slide on him, ride on him, in his face, mask on, no case, no warning shots, no shouts from the 38, man down, no one caught at the 48. I'ma slide on him, ride on him, in his face, mask on, no case, no warning shots, no shouts from the 38, man down, no one caught at the 48.
I want to welcome you to No Guts, No Glory, where I share short war stories, money, about my past, G. And it's not about me bragging or boasting, money. It's about you knowing my history, money. About the tyrants, the fucking ignorant, disrespectful, bully ass motherfuckers that I had to deal with throughout my life. And at the same time, just gang rivals. You know what I'm saying? And most of the stuff I speak about, 99.9%, is nothing that's incriminating anybody other than myself. You feel me? And most of the stuff I speak on, as far as statute of limitations and all that type of shit, I'm speaking on shit that's over 20 years old, man. You know what I mean? And it's nothing to do with, you know, someone getting whacked out and that kind of shit. It's petty, all petty little fucking, you know, fights and shit, right? But I tell these stories, money, because like I said, you know, what would it be without knowing the struggle, money? Because people could judge you so fast and not know the struggle you went through. And they didn't go through a partial of the struggle you went through, but they're still going to speak on shit and give their opinion when they gotta, you know, if you ain't been through this shit, money, you ain't been dragged through the fucking mud, you ain't fucking sacrificed, you ain't put everything in front of you, then you have no room to speak. That's what people don't understand, you feel me? See, my war stories, but imagine no one didn't know the history of Achilles and the wars, the battles that he fought. All those stuff, money, that people gotta understand, this is a part of my fucking history, my boy. And that's why I speak on this shit. I don't speak to brag or boast, money, and you gotta know that my channel is all based on my history, money. My whole channel. I'm breaking down my history, money, to the best of my recollection in 4 different shows, my boy. 2 of these shows, money, are shows that have to do with prison life and street life, money, which is the No Guts, No Glory, and the gangster music and dirty politics. You know what I'm saying? But along the way, money, you know what I'm saying? I've learned a lot along the way. And I got 2 shows that I'm pushing, the No Bammer and the Chicano Power of the Dollar. You know what I'm saying? And that's just on all things that I've learned along the way through my journey of being in the streets, being incarcerated, and in that life. You know what I'm saying? Because the gang life, bro, it's a different type of life. You know what I'm saying? The lifestyle is different. There's a lot of sacrifices. It's never about you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my stories are about, money. And I know that in the first chapters of you listening to all my stories, money, you automatically assume or feel that I feel that I'm a cocky motherfucker, that I'm some badass or some shit. You're not understanding, comprehending the point I'm trying to get across. See, the point I'm trying to get across is that I wasted my life, money. I fought all these wars against all these different people. You know what I'm saying? I tried to prove that I had something to prove a whole bunch of times for nothing, for nobody's. I wasted my life when I could have been a lot of other things. I could have did a lot of other things. And that's my fucking point. So I tell you all these stories. I got broken hands. I mean, I got fucked up in my face. I got fucked up in my nose, my eyes. Because of the life that I lived, money, I've suffered a whole lot of battle wounds, my boy. I've been left for dead by people that are not supposed to leave you for dead in battle, money. You know what I mean? And I fought my way out of these things. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how many times people have tried to knock me down, kick me when I'm down, all of that, money, I still kept my head up. I still rolled through the fucking darkness so I could see the light. You know what I'm saying? Going to prison, money, being who I am, who I was, you know what I'm saying, and how I get down, and the respect that I expect, and how what I give is what I expect. Nothing more, nothing less. But because of this, you know, people can get pretty disrespectful sometimes. And I could be pretty disrespectful sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's what my life is, just about me fighting for my fucking self, money. Fighting for my social status and equality. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I learned. I learned that's what you gotta fight for, and I stand for that shit. You feel me? And no matter where I'm at, my boy, with anybody, I don't give a fuck how big, little, ugly, fat, skinny, tall, none of that shit don't matter to me, my boy. All that matters is that you respect me like I respect you. And if there's any respect at all, it's just mutual respect. You mind yours, I mind mine, their way, all that type of shit. But there has to be a certain amount of respect. And I don't play the snake shit. You feel me? I already, you know, I've been around motherfuckers I expected to be snakes. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that I expect them to be a snake with me. But a snake is a snake. And at some point, the snake's gonna come out of that money. And it's gonna bite you. You know what I mean? As simple as that. So, I just want you to know where I stand, money, and what my no guts, no glory is, money, and my whole channel, money, what it's based on. You know, it's broken down in all these different categories of my life, my boy. The shit I've learned throughout my life as far as, you know, trying to earn some kind of money, hustle, all that shit. And, you know, just learning, you know, other things outside of the streets. Because that's what the Chicano power of the dollar is, you know what I'm saying? Is me coming back out to the streets and trying to change my life around and doing other things that I kept on failing and getting overcharged and getting fucked over and getting played and my credit getting bad and that credit getting bad again and again. So that's all my stories are all, they're all different, money, but they're all the same. You know what I'm saying? It's about the same motherfucker, homies. It's just different chapters of my life all at the same time, going from here to there to there to here. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, you don't like what I'm saying, ain't no way forcing you to be here, man. Change the channel. Anyhow, today we're going to hit you guys with the Barrio Sutown, money. Now, what you got to understand about Barrio Sutown, money, is that these dudes were older than us. At least as far as the fourth generation of Barrio Libre, second generation of West Side Mob. Barrio Sutown was in their early 20s, bro. We were in our early teens, 13, 14, 15. These dudes were, you know, between 20 to 28 years old. You know what I'm saying? So they were a lot older than us. And we were beefing with these cats on the streets. And because of the close proximity from us, or my neighborhood to their neighborhood, which is a fucking quarter-mile away, maybe a half at the most, there was beef, money. You feel me? All the time. And then we had VWL, which is Barrio World of Locals, before SSP and Cantón came along. So VST would go and, you know, back and forth with these cats and talk to them. So they would come through our neighborhood, money, and here and there they would catch us slipping. So these stories right here, money, are all about those fools, money. Sutown, money, you know what I'm saying? Which back in the 80s, I guess, was a part of Vickystown. And then they got rolled up or kicked out of the South Side and ended up moving into the Happy Hollow area. And whoever, one of these dudes, and then they started that up over there. And at some point, money, Rock Springs got indicted in 93, money. They just goes to, no, 94. So when they got indicted in 94, it goes to tell you, to get indicted, you got to be doing a lot of crazy shit for those 3, 4, 5 years that they were there, money. And I've been there. We used to go over there and steal weed and shit. You go by there, you tell me you want an ounce, they come to the car, you grab it, you bounce out. You know what I mean? You're taking a chance of getting your car shot at, but it wasn't too likely. You feel me? But it has happened. You feel me? So that was a known drug infested area, money. In the back area, if you try to go through there in Russia, money, they had the big ass dumpsters in the streets and shit, certain ways. So you had to go this way, that way to try to get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And by the time they catch your ass slipping, money. And they had that shit set up hella tight. They didn't have it set up regular like you know, this shit was set up on some military shit, and they were ready for anybody to come in there and try to rush them. I mean, they were on point. You feel me? And if anybody knew, we knew. You know what I'm saying? Because we were right down the street from these cats. You feel me? So let me jump into this shit.
It's me against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass Chicano story. Everybody killer in my.
So this first one, this first one goes all the way back to 91. You know what I'm saying? It's 1991, my boy. My homie, who used to be hella tight back when we were kids, money, we used to bump Two Light Crew. We were into jacking DJ shit. We had a little crew called PIC, Partners in Crime. But we were always tight, so we were always together, money. You feel me? And we'd be moving around in the hood and all that type of shit, looking for come-ups. Not in the hood, because we weren't allowed to really jack shit in the hood, because a couple of times that happened, and there ended up being some of the OGs from Libre's family members, and then we got caught up in bullshit and we had to get checked and all that type of shit. Anyhow, we didn't jack inside the hood, money, so we used to go outside the hood. So me and the homie Gilbert, we get together, money, and we go walking towards Taco Bell. We go to the DMV. As soon as we get to the corner, money, I guess we're putting in, these fucking dudes seen us, and they hid in the alley. So we start walking, money, as we walking down Floyd, there's an alley right there, money, between Mastic and Sherman Street, there's an alley. Anyhow, between Humboldt and Floyd. And As soon as we get there, we turn to the left and we seen the dudes, and they already had came out, and they were like, "What's up? Where the fuck you guys from?" At the time, I was really in the hood, but the homie Gilbert just really got jumped in. You feel me? And then like I said, at the time, I think I was 14, he was 15. It was one of those, right? Yeah, I think I was 14, he was 15, and we're walking. When the dudes that walked up on us, homie, they were in their 20s, G. So when they got close enough, bro, they like I said, you know, they walked up, they seen me and old boy, they hit us up. Where you guys from? I think the homie Gilbert had a red turtleneck on. So they already knew we were norteños, money. So as soon as they got a little bit more closer, money, we tried to run. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was 2 of us and maybe about 8 of them. You know what I mean? So now, and they're bigger than us, money, but we still little fast-ass motherfuckers, you feel me? So they're chasing the fuck out of us, money, towards Monterey Road, right? And like I said, it's 8 of them, money. So we're running down the fucking street on our right before at Monterey, bro. I look back to see Gilbert. When I look back at Gilbert, he looking back at them. He turns around, bah, hits the stop sign pole. Falls down, money. They get him. There's still 4 more fools running behind me. I'm fucking running, crisscrossing across Monterey, back and forth. They're chasing me up and down. On the right side, right across me from the Denny's and across me from Wendy's, there was this big ass old white mansion that was there from like back in the days, money. And I ran through that motherfucker, homie, because you run through the back, you go through a little field right there, and then you end up in the backyard of Casper's house. You feel me? So I ran through that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to cricket, money. Like I said, you know, we were little kids, money. Motherfuckers chase you down, you run for your fucking life, money. I don't even know what happened to who. I just knew we were gonna get smashed. They were way older. There was a whole bunch of them. I'd run for our lives. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't the one that ran first. You know what I'm saying? Gilbert ran, so I ran. We both ran. You feel me? And like I said, we weren't big dudes, neither one of us. We were both skinny bastards. You feel me? But we took off running, bro. And like I said, these fools, they caught this fool. They fucked this fool up because after that happened, money, I ended up going back around the block. You feel me? And then I seen the homie and shit, and they fucked him up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think he got more fucked up from hitting the pole though than he got fucked up by these fools. You know what I mean? But they were on us, money, back then. You know what I'm saying? Because they were, like I said, they were way older than us, money. We were younger, and it wasn't just that we had beef. We had beef with so many different neighborhoods, money. So it was hard for us to get any kind of momentum, money, because this will fuck us up. This will fuck us up. This will fuck us up. That will fuck us up. This will fuck us up. And we were fucking victims, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we were being like fucking, we were treated like victims, my boy, all the time. Anybody came to our neighborhood, the ambulance can't pick up one of us. Somebody, not me, but they always picked up one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? And it was fucked up. You feel me? And that's just the way the shit was, though. You feel me? Back then. But you had to be on toes, when that's just the way the shit was. When these fools were really coming, because you gotta remember back then, all the Sudeño gangs, bro, they were paisa gangs. Like VST was a paisa gang, money. Pokeway was more paisas. Fucking BWI was paisas. VTG was paisas. These were all border brother gangs that started up by other vatos that came from down south, though. And there was very, very few actual Chicanos in these gangs. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm talking about at the beginning. You know what I mean? There wasn't a lot. They were majority paisas and shit. But the norteños, were taking off on paisas. They were wearing blue. They were coming from LA or San Diego or whatnot, wearing that apparel from down there up here and then getting smashed on. And they weren't even about that shit. But because they got fucked up and now they had the same common goal or same thing in common or common interests as far as the norteños being their enemies, then they aligned themselves with the Southsiders, with the Southerners or Southern California or anybody that's the norteños' enemies. You know what I mean? So that's how the shit was back then, you feel me? And like I said, man, they were deep, man. VST was deep, my boy. And they were no punks, G. You feel me? Let me jump to the next one.
Against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass Chicano story. Everybody killer in my...
So, this is 1993, money. VST had rushed the hood earlier in the day, right? And the homies were pissed. And we were having a junta that night. So we all got together. I mean, I'm talking about like fucking 50, 60 of us. And at that time, some of the dudes that rushed the hood were from VSL too, right? Now, we knew who was who. I mean, I was in the boys' with a lot of cats, so we were gonna go rush these apartments over there off of Old Almaden by the Almaden Twins, money by the McDonald's in the back right there, where the 7-Eleven's at. There used to be there still is apartments there, but they're not there no more. But back then, the apartments were all filled with VSL cats. You know what I'm saying? And if you go up a little bit more on Almaden right there, before you hit, what is that? There's that little liquor store, the 76 gas station. They have the Goodwill right there and all that shit. Those apartments all right there. All that area used to be there was all Southsiders all right there. VST, VSL cats all lived all right there. Mostly VSL cats. VST cats lived there for sure. And I know VST cats lived there because there was a vato named Macho Salgado, who I caught slipping like 10 times right there. I never fucked him up. I hit him up a couple times, and he didn't want none. And at the same time, I was cool with the cat, so I would give him passes all the time. And like I said, believe me, I got my passes a couple times too. Yeah, I said in one of my stories. You feel me? But I know that the VST was back there too. But we know there's a lot of heads over there, and the homies recognized some of these dudes from that area that came to the hood earlier that day. So we got together hella deep, like I said, 50, 60 deep, honey. And before we went to that area, we went to SSP, Canton, William Street over there, all that area over there, starting shit, right? And we in a van and in the truck. So then we leave from there, money, after we rush SSP, we rush fucking Canton, we rush fucking William Street. We're in the car, now we're gonna go fucking rush VST and VSL over there by the Alma Twins over there, right? So we're not knowing, like I said, we're moving around everywhere, we're not giving a fuck, right? We're just putting in work now. This is 93, not 91. You know, we're a lot deeper, and you know, we've been getting our asses kicked for so long that we're starting to kick motherfuckers' asses now. You feel me? Like we catching up, like we starting to win some. You feel me? So we head that way, money. It's crazy because there's like a cutoff when you come down this little cut street you have to go down. You feel me? When you make that little cut and we go down the back street, as soon as we get on that back of the apartments, bah! Big ass light hits us, money. It's the eye in the sky, G. You feel me? We were over there, over there, that the eye in the sky basically was looking for us, money. You feel me? The helicopter was already looking for us. There was already reports that there was, 15 dudes in the back of a truck and a whole van full of motherfuckers driving around, you know what I mean, and jumping out on cats, you feel me? So they knew already, money. We didn't even get a chance, money. We seen them when we all ran, because homeboys ran into those apartments because they had to, because of the cops. So motherfuckers got rushed, homeboys rushed in, they rushed some homies. They caught one of the homies on the other side where the creek is at by himself, around 600, and they ended up jumping one of the homies over there when all this is happening. Me, I run through the other side where the other creek is at by the 7-Eleven, I run behind someone's house, and I go on their dumpster and I fucking hide inside their money. You know what I'm saying? And all night, the cops, they were dogs looking for everybody, money. You know what I'm saying? Because some fools in the other areas that we went to, some of those people got snatched up. So the cops were tripping, money. And that's when, like I said, this is a time when the mob is starting to actually, get their runbacks all the time now, money. It ain't like back in the days where people are doing stuff to us and then we're not really getting our runbacks. Now we just straight getting runbacks and getting runbacks and getting runbacks and immediately, all the time. So they know when they come, we're going to come back. You know what I mean? So that was a big thing because the Southsiders in that neighborhood, they knew, because the cops were all over the place and they were grabbing homeboys and homeboys on the floor. So they knew that we went to go rush those cats. You feel me? And like I said, I woke up out of the fucking dumpster. I woke up at like 5 in the morning. I was in the motherfucker. I fell asleep, money. You feel me? I woke up at 5 in the morning. I jumped out, no cops around, took off to the trolley and went to the house. You know what I mean? And but that shit was crazy. But like I said, because we, back then that shit was popping. You know what I'm saying? And these Southsiders all around us were deep back then. We had VSL and VST in the back of us over down within. We had VST at fucking Happy Hollow. We had William Street. We had Canton. We had SSP. We had Willow Street. There was a lot of cats, money. And then like I said, we only like about a mile away from McLaughlin, where there's a whole bunch of other fools. You feel me? So, we were going at it, my boy. But let me jump to this other one.
It's me against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass chicano story. Everybody killer in my...
So this one's crazy, my boy. Right? Now, in my hood, in the back street, money, Bellevue, there's a park now. There used to be a bunch of body shops back there. And Sureños were working some of those body shops in the low. I used to sell KJ, right? Some blasts and shit, right? And we had the homie Johnny P's house. I used to go to Johnny P's every single day early in the morning when I'd be over there at 8 o'clock with a 12-pack. You know what I'm saying? We start drinking, smoking weed, and chilling and bullshitting, right? Listening to fucking Tupac and all kinds of shit like that, right? Master P and all that shit. Anyhow, money, we over there, we chilling and shit, money, and I recognized a car that I had seen before that belongs to cats from VST. They're coming from Bellevue and they're coming down Sanborn Ave, money. As soon as they hit Cottage Grove and Sanborn Ave, money, I grab the water meter and I run up to the front windshield and I throw it at the front windshield, money, and there's 2 dudes in it, right? Break the whole fucking windshield in the front, money. You know what I'm saying? Then I pull out my fucking knife and these fools take off. You know what I mean? And they bounce. You know what I mean? It's another day in the hood. We do this shit all the time. It's nothing. You feel me? They bounced out, my boy. You feel me? So 2 hours go by, G. You know what I'm saying? We bullshitting right there. I smoked a little bit of a leño and shit, money. I went and got my woo wop at the same time because I thought just in case someone comes back, all I had was my knife. But I had my woo. Here's the gate, money. I'm standing in front of the homie's house on Sanborn and Cottage Grove. He has his gate right there. This fool went to go jump in the shower, but he has Tupac blasting out of his fucking house. This is 1997. I mean, 1997. And he has his shit blasting, money, fucking loud as fuck, right? So I'm not, you know, I'm paying attention, of course, right? But at the same time, I smoked a Leño, G, right? And I'm checking my pager, shit, money. I'm looking at my pager. And I grab my beer to take a drink. I had a tall can, right? I take a drink, put my beer back. And I have my whoop wop right there too, on the little 2x4 that runs down the side of the gate on the top. I have my whoop wop right there, right? And like I said, I'm looking at my pager, homie, and all I hear was, these fools came around the fucking corner from College Grove, going to Sanborn. The dude had a blue bandana around his head and a fucking beanie hat, and said, "What's up now, Puto VST?" Boom! I mean, oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you, G money. I didn't shit my pants or pee or anything like that, but I was all blasted. I was like, you know what I mean? I didn't have time to grab my candy, money. These fools just came by that shit and they took off. Ah! I'm tripping. I'm like, what the fuck? I pull up my shirt, so checking my body and everything, money. The BBs are literally right here on the fence, far from me, money, a hand away. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers miss me, G. You know what I mean? Almost got me, my boy. You feel me? And it's crazy. I didn't even see that shit coming though, because hey, that's what I'm trying to tell you, my boy. Shit happens so fast. I mean, the movies ain't lying. Money Man Society. 1 minute you're there, 1 minute you're not. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what cocky bastard's gonna come around the corner, my boy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I've been around death, my boy. I don't watch motherfuckers die. All that shit. You feel me? You know, and more than one person. You know, I see my homeboys when they died, but I seen other people die too, money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, this game ain't no fucking joke, my boy. Nowadays I'm hearing about my homies' kids, you know, getting whacked out in the streets. So, you know, take care out there, man. Be safe, money. And like I said, you know, I'm telling these stories and shit, but I don't want to see nothing happen bad to nobody. Man, this isn't to pump nobody up or have nobody running around trying to get their run backs. Believe me, money. I got money with all these cats, and they got their money with me too, my boy. And we all went. It was all tit for tat, money. You know what I'm saying? And it was all, you know, it was a sport. It was the sport, money. It was just the game. You feel me? That was just the whole sport of the game was getting each other money. You know what I'm saying? That's what the game was about. You feel me? It was a chicano sport. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then that's what we did. And we're good. We're good at it. You know what I mean? Anyhow, let me jump to the next one.
It's me against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass Chicano story. Everybody killer in my.
So this is also 1997, my boy. We're on the hood at the Alma Center, my boy. The Alma Center has this big ass block in the front that says Alma Youth Center, right? It's like cement and shit, right? So we would always kick it in the center, money, and we had the little water meters in there, so we put our little fucking things in the water meters and shit inside the center and get them ready that way, because the Hoodas, bro, they were really nasty. Like, the Hoodas would come dressed up like if they're PG&E, money, and get close to us and pull out their badges and tell everybody to get down. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So we didn't know when these fuckers were gonna come, so it wasn't really cool to have it in your waistline unless we're moving around in cars or we're doing security in the hood. You know what I mean? And most of the time we're on bikes when we're doing security in the hood. So the cops don't really fuck with us when we're on bikes or skateboards. Some of the homies would jump on skateboards and go run around, and the cops don't even trip off of them. You know what I mean? So, cause we had all of our little fucking tactics in our neighborhood, how we did our shit. You feel me? Back then, now I don't think anybody does that. It's nothing. The hood ain't operated the way we operated it. The older dudes back in the 90s, homie, we had that shit real crazy, like, you feel me? But it's because we had to. Out the hood ain't getting attacked like it was back in the day by all the fucking ensemble. Now it's a whole, you know, the hood is earned theirs, and people know to respect the shit. You feel me? And they know how far the neighborhood was willing to go. You know what I'm saying? To prove a fucking point. You know what I mean? So because of that, you know, shit ain't the same no more, money. So there's no reason for them to have the hood a certain type of way. We needed to have it that type of way because it was needed in order to deal with the multitude of gangs that were coming in there and rushing us on a daily basis. Once in a while, somebody will pull a little movida that we didn't see coming. Put it like that, you feel me? So earlier in the day, money, I beat the shit out of these cats, 2 of them, you know what I'm saying, at the Taco Bell. They were in Taco Bell, they thought they were cool, and you know, like I said, I seen them inside, so I hid, you feel me? I hid outside, I waited there for them to come out. I had this bat that had the little spikes on it at the end. So when these dudes come out, I come around the corner and I start smacking one of these fools with it, right? And he's screaming for his life, money, and he takes off just running and almost gets hit by a fucking car. The driver, when I'm fucking with the passenger, the driver leaves his car there and just takes off running. You feel me? So I start chasing after the driver, money. You know what I'm saying? I chase him around the Denny's, money, because if you go around Denny's, when you could run across the street, there's a car lot, then there's the Denny's. You could run around Denny's to the back way. If they keep on taking off that way, they could run through the train tracks and they end up running back to Happy Hollow. This dude fucking bounces though, money, right? The first guy I got, he almost got hit by a car. I didn't see where he went. By that time I tried to run around and kick the driver. The driver ran around the car the other way. When I ran around the back way of Taco Bell and then took off running towards Monterey. By that time I don't know where the other guy went. The other guy probably hit over there in the parking lot. You feel me? In the lot where the car lot, I mean. So I take off after this dude, and keep in mind, I got a bat with blood on it and everything, money, and I'm fucking chasing after this fucking cat in the street and everything, money, all the way down. A little bit down the train tracks, and then I stopped because I didn't want to chase him to the hill by myself. You know what I mean? So I turned around and I came back. You know what I mean? So, and I didn't even trip. That was around 7 o'clock. You know what I mean? And we weren't even tripping. No one was tripping, everything. It was another day in the hood. You know what I mean? So the next day, we're all at the center, my boy. Everybody's kicking it. About 20 of us. We would go in and out the center. Everybody would kick it all right there by the playground, money. Inside where the gates are, we would all be inside there. And that was, you know, because the cops, like I said, they were rushing hella crazy. Anyhow, we chilling, money. No one's tripping. This Honda comes in. Pulls right in, right? We see a Honda. I see one dude in a Honda. I didn't even trip off of it, right? No one ain't even tripping, money. The passenger had his seat all the way laid back, money, with the shotty. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as they got close up, they pulled up. Dude said, "Hey, you know what time it is?" The homie was like, "What?" So you know what time it is? And people were like, "What time is it, fool?" You'll be able to check their pager, right? When they do that, they look at, take their fucking eyes off of this cat. The passenger comes up with a shotty. "What's up with those VST?" Boom! Boom! The passenger pulls his seat up, money. Boom, with the shotty, money. Bah! Starts fucking popping at us. Bah! 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 Motherfuckers all jump on the floor, fool. They take off. Ah! Crazy, right? Everybody starts checking themselves and shit, right? And first thing I do is start yelling at the homies who are supposed to be security. "What the fuck you doing?" You know what I mean? Woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? And this and that. And everybody's just like, it was just spontaneous, money. No one seen it coming. And it was kind of my fault because I didn't tell nobody about what happened the night before. You feel me? So, you know, like I said, money, shit happens in the hood. It's just the way shit was back then. You know, when you do stuff, the less people that know, the better. You know what I'm saying? So when I did shit, I wouldn't tell nobody nothing. You feel me? And if someone, unless it was like something crazy where I had to tell somebody because, you know, I knew these people were gonna come back crazy. You feel me? But if I'm in the hood, I feel like, you know, when I can secure the hood, I ain't worried about that shit. They're gonna come back regardless, whether I did anything to these cats or not. You know, we the enemies. You feel me? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So like I said, when they came, that was some vicious shit, money. So this is the second time these motherfuckers shot at me with shotguns, money. You feel me? And because of that. Because this wasn't the first time. This wasn't the first time. This was like the third time in a row that someone came to our neighborhood and shot right there in the center. So because of this, they had put a chain over there so people can't come around and just go out that way no more. So they put a chain. You have to break that fucking chain off. You feel me? You'll fuck your whole car up, and this is a, you know, this is a fucking G, right? But these fools got away clean, my boy. Ain't nobody telling them. You feel me? They did that. They bounced. You know what I mean? It was just all about retaliation. That's all it is. It's back and forth, tit for tat. You feel me? And but like I said, that's what I'm trying to tell you. SSP and VST was different. SSP wasn't doing shit that VST was doing, money. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I broke their front windshield. They came back and tried to gun me down. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I fucked up one dude, or two dudes, one dude. I fucked up one dude, my boy, and chased another dude down. And these fools came back with a shotty and tried to knock motherfuckers down, money. And they came in the center and they did that shit good, money. You know what I mean? You know what time it is? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, they were trying to tell us it's hammer time, baby. You know what I mean? But like I said, I give them a lot more credit. I know a lot of cats from VST, money, because like I said, I went to juvenile hall a lot, so I was locked up with a lot of these people, money. I'm from the West, my boy. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of shit that happens in the West. You feel me? And like I said, you know, I'm from the West Side, money, and I grew up in an area where, when I was younger, like I said before, you know, I had Gilbert Gutierrez, Peter Sanchez, Juan Gonzalez, Angel Serrano, fucking, you know, that I knew pretty good, and then on top of them, and they were cool with me, like really cool, like they were cool with me. They weren't, I didn't look at me like I was the fucking enemy, but then again, back then I was still fresh in Song too though, and I was from LA, but I was running with the homeboys, you feel me? So, you know what I mean? I was here there, but they knew my mom was from down south, you know what I mean? They knew my mom's from LA, like I said, Gilbert Gutierrez, Snoopy, he lived across the street from our house on Vine Street, you know what I'm saying? Him and his sister, you know what I'm saying? And their family and shit, and we were cool, you feel me? So, and this is when I already had started Red Bags Rule. Before I got jumped in the mob, I knew all these fucking dudes right there. You know what I mean? And because of this, like I said, it carried on all through, like, you know, for a while before these fools started dying out. Then some of them started moving away because when SSP came in, Canton, they kind of fucking took over that whole area, man. You know what I mean? And I don't know what happened to a lot of these old school dudes that were around before that. And then when VST got the Rock Springs, when they got their fucking abatement injunction in their neighborhood, they had to move, and they moved into a lot of other areas where the mob's at too. You know, they're over there off of Cadillac. Then they back in the days, they were right there on by the City College. You know what I'm saying? In the back streets there by the freeway too. And but yeah, you know, like I said, it would constantly pop with VST back then, my boy. Let me jump to this other one.
It's me against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass chicano story. Everybody killer in my.
So it's 1991, my boy. Me and Lil Locon, we over by Taco Bell. We used to have a Taco Bell hooker, money. And we were over there at the Taco Bell, we were bullshitting, we got some food. And then we ended up chilling right there on the sidelines, right? When we're there, some OGs from the south side, the older cats, money. And one of them was Corky, and I forgot the other Vato's name, but they hit us up, money. And I don't know if they like the hood or not, you feel me? But they hit us up, and that's where we were from. We told them, and they said they were having problems with Southsiders at the 3A motel. They said we could back them up. And we're little kids. We're like, Daniel, like, yeah, we'll back you up, homie. You know what I mean? And we go following these cats, money. And we're literally like, they're walking kind of fast. As soon as we got to the 3A motel or crossed over Cottage Grove, which it's our neighborhood though, you feel me? And as soon as we got to the hotel, they started walking faster though, money. And then we're walking behind them, you know what I'm saying? As soon as they walk into this little side, they go into one of the little fucking rooms, money, and disappear. We walk into that motherfucker and we don't see, we're like, where'd they go? You feel me? But then we look to the left and bam! There's like 15 Southsiders right there. They have their cars all fucking bumping oldies and chilling out there drinking. They have blue bandanas. They're all chilled out. We come, we're wearing red. And they see us. They're like, Chapetes. You know what I mean? And bad. They start chasing after us, money. We run towards the back because you can run. There's a back way you can run and you can hop over the little fence. There's two fences, a wood fence, and then there's an actual wire fence you'd have to jump over. And we try to run through there, right? And you could be on 4th Avenue, which is the back area of our neighborhood. So we start trying to run towards the fence. If we run towards the fence, you start hearing the gunshots. You know what I mean? And not a shotty, though. It's like a little pea shooter, like 25, 22 or something. But you can hear it. Pat, 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 pat. Like, they shot every bullet that was in that little motherfucker. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. I ended up on 4th Avenue. I ended up on top of someone's roof. And I'm gonna be 100%. I don't know how I got up there. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers spooked me, fool. They were blasting at us, my boy. It was the first time I've ever been shot at, man. I was 14 years old, my boy. Scared the shit out of me, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I ended up on top of a roof. You feel me? That still didn't stop the gangbang, but that was a little fucking, you know what I'm saying? Keep it, you know, on the tucha shit, money. You feel me? And it was an experience, my boy. I couldn't even get off the roof after, my boy. I didn't know how to get off the roof. You know what I mean? But I was tripped out on who these older dudes were or who they were that got us to come with them and then send us in that little spot. These dudes, I later found out that these dudes had beef with the older homie from my neighborhood, who they were saying snitched on him, who had paperwork. He's had paperwork all the time on top of his stereo and shit. And these dudes were accusing him about a stabbing that had happened, and they were saying that he had said something. You know what I mean? So they didn't like the hood, money. You feel me? They didn't like him, they didn't like the hood. And when we told them where we're from, it's possible that, you know, they were trying to get us fucking snatched up without them doing anything. You know what I mean? You gotta remember, it's back in the day, so that shit was way more grimier back then, my boy. You know what I mean? You had to watch the fuck out, my boy. And the older dudes would take advantage of some little young motherfuckers hella fast. You feel me? So we had to be on point, but nothing happened to neither one of us. Lil Locon got away, I got away. But these fools blasting at us, it chased us down. And like I said, man, you don't want to get fucking shot, especially when we were little kids. Motherfucker, run for your fucking life. You feel me? But these are some of the things that kicked off where some of these things that they were doing to us really started putting hate in my heart for these people. You feel me? Where before I used to wonder, like, you know, I go home and my mom is from down south and I'm over here fighting with these dudes from down south. You know what I mean? It didn't really make sense, you know what I mean? But it was what it was, and the area I lived in, you know, it is what it is. That's what it was. It was Nathaniel's, homie. So that's what I was running with. You know what I mean? I could have easily stood on Vine Street a little bit longer instead of moving down the College Road in the Alma area. If I would have stood in the CET area, more than likely I would have joined one of these fucking Southside gangs and it would have been over. You feel me? So, you know, I did it though. You know what I mean? Like I said, I did my thing, I had my run. You feel me? And that was just one of the little things I had to go through. And like I said, VST, man, they fucking blast you, money. I don't know why, I don't understand how people don't remember these things. You feel me? Like I said, maybe because we were just down the street, so we had to deal with all the bullshit. So anybody did something to them, they came back and did something to us. You know what I mean? Because we were easy targets, easy victims, money, to deal with. You feel me? Anyhow, let me jump to the next one.
It's me against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass chicano story. Everybody killer in my.
So this other one right here, money. We in the hood, we chilling, my boy. In the back streets, right? We see a homie, right? From where I'm at, we're partying at the drinking, money. We see a homie over there running across the street, faster, right? A youngster. I recognize this youngster. Behind them is some older man, dude, big dude. You know what I'm saying? Blue bandana in the back pocket, hanging and shit, running after him, homie. When we see this, it's me and another homie, boom, we take off running towards that way. You know what I'm saying? And now we're chasing after this dude. This dude's bigger than us, so when he sees us chasing after him, he stops and thinks that I just thought we were gonna get intimidated. You feel me? But this is 1997. In 1997, we didn't get intimidated no more. You know what I'm saying? No one, fuck everybody. And this dude stopped and was like, "What's up, Soup Town?" As soon as I didn't let him, by the time he didn't even finish, money, I already had broke a fucking bottle over his fucking face, money. You feel me? And motherfucker hit the ground, got a water meter, smacked him with a water meter. I fucked this fool up, money. You know what I'm saying? Left this fool on the fucking ground, G. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he found this motherfucking. I think the ambulance would pick this motherfucker up. You know what I mean? But that was one of them things when, like I said, you know, sometimes you'd be able to get away with shit. And like I said, it wasn't 91 no more. It wasn't 93, money. It's 1997, baby. You know what I'm saying? We was on a whole different fucking level now. And they talking about a grown motherfucker too. Now I'm in my 20s. I ain't no fucking 14, 15-year-old little kid trying to fight with these dudes that are in their 20s. You know what I mean? Now I'm in my 20s, money. And now anybody that want to come and bring it, we're going to get it. You feel me? And that's just the way the shit was. That motherfucker got fucked up though. You know what I mean? And it was like I said, it was real nasty, like to the point where, you know, the pigs were asking questions. You feel me? It was horrific type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's the kind of shit that you had to do to some of these fools to let them know, because it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. You know what I'm saying? If you do it good enough, they ain't gonna come back and want no more. You feel me? They're gonna retire, baby. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. You know what I mean? It was back then. Sometimes you want to just retire motherfuckers. If you can, that's what you want to do. That's the goal. You feel me? Shut motherfuckers down. You know what I mean? And you have to be real nasty like to do that shit. But we didn't know that in 91, 92, 93. We didn't start really pushing the issue till 1994. By 1997, it was a whole different hood, money. Everybody was different. It was all fucking, before you had a bunch of little baby lions in there. Now you had grown ass fucking lions, money. It's way different, you feel me? And we're willing to attack anybody anywhere at any time. You feel me? It's just the way the shit was. You know what I'm saying? Let me jump to this next one.
It's me against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass chicano story. Everybody killer in my.
So it's 1993, money. And in 1993, money, VST was still deep over there, my boy. But I love the barbecue from over there, my boy. So I used to go get the barbecue. The chicken, the big ass fucking legs with the bomb ass barbecue. Shit was so fucking fire. So I always go to Happy Hollow Market and get that shit. And then they also had their chili beans. There was the shit. You know what I mean? So I had to go get that shit, my boy. So I would walk over there, my boy. I take the train track, walk down the street to 10th Street, right there, bam, go to the center, grab my shit and leave, right? And this is one of them days, you know, I would do that as my routine. I smoke a joint, I go get that shit, and then walk back, you know, go back home and shit. You know what I mean? So I was gonna go pick up two homies that were supposed to go with me. They wanted to get some too. They ended up getting whatever, lost or whatever, and you know, I was hungry. So I smoked my joint, I took out walking over there, money. I get there, bam, I go grab my motherfucking shit. When I walk out, I noticed, I seen two dudes that were looking at me, money, then they went back into the apartments. I didn't even trip, my boy. So I take off from there, you feel me? When I take off from there, I take off, right there's a street called Feed-In, that's where the market's at. I take off down walking towards Feed-In, money. The whole time walking down Feed-In, I didn't even look back, because I didn't give a fuck. I go there all the time and get my shit. And I never been fucked with by these dudes. I've seen them there a few times. I wasn't wearing red. But I was always, you know, getting into it with cats. So obviously these dudes, they recognize me either from the streets or from juvenile hall. So when I get to 7th Street, money, at the light, a car pulls up right there. And there's like around fucking 6 cats in it. It's like an old Monte Carlo and shit. And they're all looking at me, money. And I'm taking a bite of my chicken and shit, right? And I had a fucking benefit, right? A strawberry, a fresca benefit, right? And I'm sipping on it, I'm taking a drink, I'm eating my chicken. I look to my left and there's 6 dudes and they're all looking at me. They said, where you from? They're on their this way. I said, what? I said, where you from? I said, motherfucking West Side Mall, Puto, what's up? And boom, they all jumped out, I threw my fucking chicken, bah, took off running. You know what I'm saying? Dude hit the car, ah! I'm trying to run across the street, that motherfucker almost hit me. When there was in a car, I jumped on top of the car, that car's hood, on top of their fucking roof. That one, I hopped over a fence where there used to be a big ass trucking company. You know what I'm saying? I think Mayflower or some shit, right? I hopped over that fucking fence and took off running through the whole thing, money, right? I get to the other side, I jump over that fence, and now I'm on Alma, on East Alma, homie, by the train tracks. I run, I go all the way across to where now I'm behind Denny's. I'm behind the Denny's, that same Monte Carlo, it passes by right in front of Denny's on Monterey. You know what I'm saying? And when it passes down Monterey, it sees me. You know what I mean? So when you pass right there on Alma Monterey, you can come through that side of Denny's. So I'm on this side though, so I run back across that way, run across Alma. When I'm running across Alma, the light is green, so they're able to come right back out and chase me down Alma. As soon as that happens, I make a right on Sherman Street. When I make a right on Sherman Street, they pull up on Sherman Street in front of me. 2 or 3 dudes end up jumping out. So I had to run the opposite way. The car's fucking backing up. When he pulls back up, 2 other dudes jump out, and now they got me surrounded. You know what I mean? So then I start fighting with them, money. You know what I'm saying? And then they start getting me. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say they did like, it was like less than a minute. You know what I mean? They got me, some people came out yelling and all kind of shit. They jumped back in the car and they left. You know what I mean? And I didn't even fall on the ground. They didn't even knock me on the ground, my boy. I was just swinging, getting my monies with them. You feel me? And they went hella old. They were all my age, all these dudes. The only one that was older was the driver and the passenger. The other four dudes in the back seat, they were all like my age. They were all in their teens still, you know, 16, 17 years old. And then they bounced out, my boy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy part about it is around, I don't know, maybe about 5 minutes later, money, the homie sees me, right? And he tells me they got some from the fools right there around the corner, all snatched up. I said, for real? He said, yeah, they have them right there, about 5, 6 of them. So let's go over there, take me over there, show me where. So I go over there, and it's that Monte Carlo. I guess the cops that pulled those fools over. You know what I'm saying? Because then they were fucking me up right there. The neighbors that called the cops, I guess. You feel me? And the cops were having them like 2 blocks down. So we went over to go scope it out. I was able to walk right by all these fools, money. And you know what I'm saying? I see them all right there. And the cops don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? You know, we passed by, I see them all right there. And they see me too, you feel me? But I wanted to see their faces, money, and I wanted to see the car and know what kind of car that was, you feel me? I wanted to see all the dudes that were fucking jumping, because I didn't get to see them that good, because it wasn't that, when, you know, like I could see, and I wanted to know who the fuck was chasing me, money. I was able to see 1 or 2 faces, but when the shit's happening and all these people are coming out of cars, everything's going, and you're trying to get away, it's hard to recognize every single fucking face, money. You know what I'm saying? I just, only the main faces are talking shit. Those are the faces I'm remembering. You know, I'm seeing, you know, that I have a visual of. You know what I mean? And like I said, when I was able to see all those dudes, but now I have a visual of every single dude in that fucking car, my boy. You know what I'm saying? And it was just something to know, because as you go, you need to, that's the thing, you need to know what car the enemy's driving, who's who, who's moving around, where they work at, if they work around you. All you need to know everything that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to say all that shit, and that's how, you know, a motherfucker's gonna survive. And that's how a motherfucker has to move around, man, because if you don't know who the enemy is, you don't know what they're driving, you're gonna get caught slipping every fucking day, man. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you start pinpointing who's who, what's what, this and that, then you can start planning your attack, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your own POA going and start snatching these cats up. You know where their spots are at. You recognize that car in front of that house, the fucking Woo-Woo's house. You feel me? Bam! Light that motherfucker on fire. You know what I'm saying? Cocktail that fucking car. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, right on the fucking floor, let them know we know you're here, puto. You know what I'm saying? And we did so much shit, you know, we would write at their fucking pinche puto and fucking woo and then we would fucking cocktail the house. You know what I'm saying? And then just to let motherfuckers know, you gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And the shit was crazy back then, my boy. We went to war. We got into a VST a lot of times, money, even with the homies from 12th Street. I'm gonna tell you some war stories with us in 12th Street, money, because we used to get with 12th Street back in the days. And that's when 12th Street was over there on 10th Street, though. You know what I'm saying? By Reed and shit, money. Where, I'm talking about literally right down the street. The other apartments blocked down, money. If you walk to the back, there was a bunch of Southsiders back there. And we would get together and rush them, and they'd come back, and it was back and forth and all kinds of shit. We was always beefing with the Southsiders, and 12th Street was always beefing with all the Southsiders. It was just crazy back then, you feel me? I don't want to say minus all the homies from Dawson and shit, you feel me? But let me jump to this next one.
It's me against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass chicano story. Everybody killer in my.
So it's 1993, money. 1993, 1997. Two of the craziest years of the history of the mob before the 2000s started. I'm talking about that decade. 93, 97, and 99. Those three particular years of that decade were the years that, you know, we were fucking moving up, you know what I'm saying? Growing and shit. You know what I mean? Those are the growing years, you know what I mean? That mattered the most, basically. You know what I'm saying? We had our fucked up years like 98, you know what I'm saying? 94, you feel me? But we also had, like I said, we had those good ones, you know what I'm saying? 97, 99 in particular, and like I said, 1993 as well, where I was out most of 93, money, and causing a ruckus out there in the streets, you feel me? I talked to a homie a while back, though, Gato and shit, from Mas Locos and shit. It was a while back, and he even told me when he had gotten me and let me know, like, you know, he was like, man, I remember I used to hear your name way back in the early 90s and shit, and we were way up here on Toyan out here, and on Kirk Avenue, way up on fucking Allen Rock and McKee out there, and we would hear about you way in the West Side. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, everybody knew who was the bangers, who was the one putting in work, money. Everybody knew who was who, money. So let me get to the story, money. The DMV, money, back then, so many people, bro, from the East Side, South Siders, everybody went to the DMV on Alma. Or at least they thought they could. You know what I'm saying? After a while, people started knowing you couldn't be there. We would definitely, I'm talking about every single day practically, we were chasing somebody out of the DMV, my boy. It was like a daily thing. It wasn't at the same exact time, but that was our routine because we had security in the hood. So when we did security, we would start from Little Orchard, go down Little Orchard, come down Pomona, go down Sanborn, come down Ford, go down Sherman, come down Woodlow, go back down Mastic, come back down Plum, go back down fucking Almadan, come back down Vine, go back down fucking Locust, go back down Palm, go back down fucking Lick, back to Alma, you know what I'm saying, back to the center, then just every day, my boy, that was our routine, you feel me? And when we're doing this, a part of, you know, checking for enemies, we would walk through the DMV, because there would always be an enemy in the DMV from a rival neighborhood. So we would smash. Even in the DMV, we were known for smashing the DMV. Anyhow, like I said, it's 1993, money. It's 1993. I walk in there, money. And when I walk in, I act like I'm going to go to the bathroom. There's two Southsiders right there. They're from VST, money. And I recognize one from Juvenile Hall. And I see him. So when he recognizes me too, though. And I walk in, I look at him, I say, what's up, puto? So I'm coming in the bathroom, motherfucker. I mean, he looked at me and went, Like he was hella hard. You know what I mean? So I walk in the bathroom like, this motherfucker, you feel me? So then I walk back out the bathroom, money. When I walk back out the bathroom, I tell the dude, what's up, motherfuckers? Let's go outside. Let's go outside, motherfuckers. Woo, woo, woo. And I started saying, you know, disrespecting their neighborhood and all that shit, right? And you know what I mean? Dude, they want to come out, money. So I grab the dude by his neck of his shirt and I fucking pull him towards me. He tries to swing, so I start fucking back, uppercutting this fucking fool, right? Kneeing him and all that shit. His homeboy then try to get me while we're inside of there. You know what I'm saying? And they think I'm by myself. You know what I mean? They don't know that I have other heads outside because I was initially supposed to go in there, call them out, and get them to come outside so we could fuck them up. That's not what happened. And I didn't expect them to start fighting me, but as soon as that dude swung at me, when I pulled him, and him and his homeboy started jumping me, I ran. You know what I'm saying? And I made it seem, you know, like I was running because I was scared and they were fucking me up. So right away, you know, their shit went up bad. They thought, get him! You know what I mean? So I run out the door, money. The homies are waiting right there on the Alma, right there, right on the side, money. I run right towards Alma, bro. They come out, boom, 5 homies come out bad. We start fucking these fools up, money. The homie comes, we have all kinds of red bricks. When he comes with a red brick, smacks one across his fucking melon and he tries to run. That fool falls on the ground, money. Motherfuckers start beating the fuck out of him. More babies from Vadiama locals came. They start fucking that fool up. All on the street, that fool was running. The other fool, we left him inside right there, money. That fool tried to run back in the DMV, money. We slammed the fucking door in his fucking face, money. Squishing them with the doors, fucking pulling them out, money. Motherfuckers, we fucked both of these fools up. Nasty, money. I mean, left these fools looking like fucking, put it like this, they both got picked up. You know what I'm saying? That's how we would do it over there, money. And it happened in the DMV constantly and consistently, money. We would fuck fools up in the DMV all the time. You know what I mean? And that's why sometimes the Highway Patrol would be in the neighborhood looking for motherfuckers, money. I done got chased down by the Highway Patrol. I got my no guts, no glory, the cop stories I'm going to be telling about how many times when these cops would chase me down, money, and how I got away. And I'm going to tell you some story how these motherfuckers, it was crazy back then. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to throw a couple beatdowns in there and all that kind of shit. But that one's going to be a crazy one right there, my boy. You feel me? But these two fools, money, you know, I knew one of them. I recognized one of them, like I said. You know what I mean? So that dude right there, I end up seeing him 2 years later, I think in '95. You know what I'm saying? When we're taking the bus up to San Quentin, in the front they have like 4 cages in the front where they put the Southsiders, and he was one of them. You know what I'm saying? And that was later on down the line, my boy. But we fucked that fool up, money. That fool got fucked up, like I said. They weren't even getting me. Both of them weren't getting me inside there. A lot of people start screaming. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking regular civilians up inside there. And you're not supposed to be doing shit like that. But, you know, as far as our security goes, like, we couldn't let these dudes think that they can just keep on going in there. They're going to be safe inside there. So we want people to know that anywhere in this vicinity, in this area, in our neighborhood, you're not safe. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we took those drastic measures. And like I said, it wasn't 91, it wasn't 92. By 93, money, the whole hood was changing, everything was changing, and we weren't playing no more, money. By 94, the game was really flipped, money. You feel me? And at that time, you come to the neighborhood, you might not leave. If you do leave, you leave in the stretcher, baby. You feel me? Straight up. Let me jump to this next one.
It's me against the world, playboy. I ain't never worried. Let me tell you about this crazy ass chicano story. Everybody killer in my...
So it's 1996, my boy. The homies, we're at the hotel, money. There's the Comfort Inn hotel, right? And we're there. We got 2 rooms upstairs in the top. Maybe about 15 of us, 20 of us. And we're all chilling right there and we're partying and shit, right? It's a Friday night. And sometimes we would get that money and, you know, whatever. And we would get 1 or 2 rooms and we would all party together and have fun and shit, right? And chill with some hyenas and all that type of shit. Anyhow, we're all there partying, my boy. 3 homeboys took off to Taco Bell. They're supposed to go get some food. On their way to Taco Bell, which I'm talking about literally, this is the same block, my boy. At one end is the Comfort Inn, at the other end is Taco Bell. So the old homies only got to walk about 20, 30 feet away, money. You know what I'm saying? They walk and they already see a bunch of dudes over there at Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? You know, all fucking in their shit, right? Blue and all that, right? And the homies come back and let us know. So we're like, what? Woo, woo, woo. And I don't know how many was there. I just know there was around 15 of us. And we all went over there, all 15 of us, you feel me? We walked up in there and there was a bunch of these cats, money. Literally like maybe 4 or 5 cars of these dudes were all there thinking it was cool. They thought they could go to Taco Bell. They didn't give a fuck, money. They go to Taco Bell when they feel like it, you feel me? And we didn't dig that shit, my boy. That's in our body, you feel me? And like I said, everything before my generation came in, I don't know what these dudes were all accepting. These dudes thought they could just come in here whenever they felt like it. I just know that after when my generation came about, and you know, 2-3 years went by, or as far as us not being seasoned and shit like that, that shit all changed, my boy. So it wasn't back in the days, my boy, when we were younger and we were being victimized by these cats. And like I said, I don't know how much the older homeboys were accepting from these dudes and why they kept on coming to our neighborhood thinking they could just do what they want, you know, and all that kind of shit. But this was a down-ass audio, money. They were down, money, but they weren't no fucking besties. They weren't no fucking punks, money. You feel me? Like, I talk about the other story when they fucked me up with the brass knuckles, money, and when I fucked up Wicked. You know what I'm saying? And my eyes still fucked up from that shit. You feel me? And motherfuckers got me good, money. I got poked right here. You know what I'm saying? By VST, money. You know what I'm saying? I've been through my shit, my boy. These motherfuckers done got me. You know what I'm saying? That VST is probably the only hood of all the Southside hoods that ever got me, my boy. I can't even tell you. SCP probably got me once or twice, but lightweight, real lightweight. VST is the only audio that ever got me, you know, more than once, my boy. You know what I'm saying? And they're the only hood that blasted at me, you know, several times. You know what I mean? I've been blasted at by other audios. I'm gonna tell you that stories too about other Sureños from the East Side gangs. Then I got one about other Sureños from the rest of the county, money, that I got into it with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, money, I've been around, my boy. And anywhere I go, if I see the enemy, I attack, my boy. That's just the way I always been. It was simple as that, you feel me? And that's because when they seen us, they always attacked us, money. So I had to return the favor. You know what I mean? +5. You feel me? That's just the way we got down. You know what I mean? So anyhow, homie, when we rolled up, homie, there's fucking 15 of us, homie. And I don't know how many of them. There could have been at least 10, 15 of them too, though. I just know that we went full force on these cats, my boy. Full fucking force, my boy. Straight up. These motherfuckers got fucked up. They couldn't leave, my boy. It was insane. That was like one of the first times that we got in the right where there was a whole bunch of us like that. But we fucked all these fools up, money. Put it like this. We fucked all these fools up, money. We fucked all their cars up. You know what I'm saying? These guys ended up all leaving, money. We went back to the hotel. We went back to the hotel, G. You know what I'm saying? Cops were everywhere looking for fools, all kinds of shit. We stood in the hotel rooms, stood there. Cops came, they pulled up into the hotel. We thought they were gonna come upstairs and shut the lights off. Everybody was all quiet and shit. You know what I'm saying? And nah, they didn't come. They looked around a little bit and then they left. You know what I mean? And then we got to party again and chill. It was another fucking night. You feel me? And did we deal with consequences after that shit? We always did. We always did with anybody that came back in. But like I said, the difference was that by 96, homie, if you came back after what we did to you, you're just going to be a victim again. And we proved that over and over and over. It wasn't 91, 92 anymore. Money was 1990. You know what I'm saying? Even a little bit of 93 where people, that's when, you know, like I said, I was out almost that whole year. I was in and out. But I did short little stays that, you know what I'm saying? Prince would send me in there 15, 20 days, and I had to get back out. But because I was out for so long, I was able to really, you know, push the line for the hood. You feel me? And that gives a lot of momentum. You feel me? And because we gained so much momentum, bro, that it just didn't stop. You know, like I said, we were accepting by force a lot of losses, and then the tables turned, money, and we started getting a lot of wins. You know what I'm saying? And way less losses. At most of the time, we didn't even lose anymore, my boy. Anybody we went at it with, we had the advantage because of our history, money. I'm tired of being pushed. You know what I'm saying? Pushed around, money. You know what I'm saying? Put in a corner, my boy. We just got tired of that shit, my boy. There was no more of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that came was going to get it. You know what I'm saying? And we did it by all means necessary. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way that it was in the hood and the way we had to make it in the hood. And that was the only way we could survive, my boy, was to let people know that if you come over here, you fuck with us, we're going to go over there and we're going to fuck with you. And you don't want us to go over there and fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, money, people can say what they want about me, my boy, but I can tell you, everybody that really knows real gang motherfuckers, they know the real history of a real motherfucker, money. And like I said, I ain't speaking on no dumbass shit. I don't be speaking on this. My shit ain't about disrespecting nobody, my boy. I give mad credit to what credit is deserved, my boy. I respect everybody, man. I don't have no disrespect or nothing really against no one at all, my boy. With all that said, money, now you know, like, you know, with this VST thing, money, like I said, these dudes weren't no punks, my boy. And VST was, they had a little, they were doing their thing, my boy. And I give them a lot of credit because these fools was, like I said, they were doing their thing. And back then, you gotta remember, SSP, Clanton, there wasn't really these hoods weren't even here yet. Like, there wasn't a lot of Chicanos here. And the ones that were coming, they were kicking it with VST money. VST was the oldest volume that was here. They were savages. You feel me? I mean, Ron Buckaway was down too, money. And then Tammy Lee was down. You feel me? And the other artists would start growing around all the other areas. But really, VST was like the kings when it came to the Southside gangs. Those were like the metal metals. Those were the fucking heifers. You feel me? But like I said, man, you know, I said mine to everybody. You know what I'm saying? To all my enemies, to all my allies. You know what I mean? To everybody. I want to thank you for your time. You know what I'm saying? I hit you guys with the next one. I'm out.
I'ma slide on him, ride on him, in his face, mask on, no case, no warning shots, no shouts from the 38, man down, no one caught at the 48. I'ma slide on him, ride on him, in his face, mask on, no case, no warning shots, no shouts from the 38, man down, no one caught at the 48. I'ma slide on him, ride on him, in his face, mask on, no case, no warning shots, no shouts from the 38, man down, no one caught at the 48. I'ma slide on him, ride on him, in his face, mask on, no case, no warning shots, no shouts from the 38. Man down, no one caught at the 48.